Hey, what's up, boxing world? The Ring magazine just announced that Rolando Romero and Ryan King Garcia are in negotiations for the rematch, and it's gonna happen in December. Their first fight was a really special fight. It happened in New York City, and they actually cut up Times Square and put a ring in the middle of Times Square. You would think that we would get more boxing fans because it was in a special place, and you would think a lot of people wanted to watch the fight because it was in the streets. And I believe a lot of people watched it at home, but whoever watched it that was not a boxing fan did not turn into a boxing fan because all of the fights sucked. The only one that put it down was actually Teofimo Lopez versus Barbosa. Whoever watched that event and they were thinking about becoming boxing fans, I guarantee you that shit did not make them boxing fans. They were probably saying, see, that's why I don't mess with boxing, it sucks. I believe if they would have put Conor Benn versus Chris Eubank Jr., I believe we would have got more boxing fans. If you were not a boxing fan, not a hardcore or a casual, and if you would have seen that fight and that fight did not turn you into a boxing fan, no fight will. But I digress from my point. I guess this fight was a pretty big fight, Ryan Garcia versus Rolly, because a while back they both actually posted a video of Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero sparring, and Rolly did get the better version of Ryan Garcia. But that sparring session was like 7 or 8 years old. And it also seemed that Ryan Garcia actually got better than Rolly because Ryan Garcia kept on winning and Rolly has suspect wins. So nobody gave really Rolly a chance to beat Ryan Garcia, and Rolly actually came in as the underdog. Everybody thought Rolly was gonna get knocked down, but on the second round, he knocked down Ryan Garcia with 2 left hooks. I thought it was just gonna be a 1 punch, but it was a 2-hit combo. I thought Ryan Garcia was gonna come back hard, but nothing really happened. Nobody threw many punches. But the only fight that was more boring than that one was the Devin Haney versus Ramirez fight that actually broke records for the least punches thrown in a fight. In my head, I was like, man, Devin Haney, I could actually hang with that Devin Haney. This guy threw like 10 punches in 12 rounds. I believe Ryan Garcia had Devin Haney traumatized after those left hooks, so he did not want to engage with Ramirez. In the first round, I was like, okay, Devin Haney, he's gonna pick it up on the next round. All right, cool. But the next round never came. I was like, come on, Devin Haney. I know you're better than this. Come on, Devin Haney, give me a grrr. I know that was a terrible performance, but I believe Devin Haney is better than this, and he is actually gonna beat Brian Norman Jr. I have Devin Haney beating Brian Norman Jr. I believe that Devin Haney is actually gonna stop Brian Norman Jr. Devin Haney just has too much to prove, especially since his last performance. I know Devin Haney has a chip on his shoulder and he can't drop him. But Ryan Garcia also comes out and states the reason that he was not throwing a lot of punches. I believe his right hand was injured. And you know how a lot of people call Ryan Garcia Lion Ryan? Well, I don't think he was lying this time because he actually showed proof he had an injured hand and it was all stitched up. He also said he was not into the fight and it was because there was nobody in there and it just felt awkward. And he says he's gonna stop Rolly Romero in the rematch just to shut everybody up and prove everybody wrong. But Rolly Romero is not Devin Haney. Rolly Romero has real power, and Devin Haney does not even throw any power shots. Yes, Devin Haney throws jabs, hooks, and uppercuts, but he does not throw power punches. I really thought it was kind of weird that Ryan Garcia actually got dropped by Rolly Romero, and he didn't really do anything about it. It actually slowed the fight down a lot. Who do you guys think is going to win on the rematch? Ryan Garcia or Rolly Romero? And do you guys think it's going to make a difference if Ryan Garcia comes with both hands healed? I believe so, but I believe Rolly's going to be ready. He's already been in there with Ryan Garcia, and I believe the fight will be totally different. But I see Ryan Garcia trying to take Rolly out of there, but if he gets counterpunched, he could get dropped again. But guess what, guys? I ain't the biggest, I'm the baddest. And if you want to help out your boy, throw $1 at the Super Thanks. I got to roll. Peace.
I shook up the world! I shook up the world! I shook up the world!